News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden joins us to tell us how taking a chance turned into a multi-generational operation for one Plains family. Brittany?
Well, Karen and Abner, the Newsoms, they are known as grape-growing legends in the state of Texas. But that way of life that they've now known for 40 years all started with taking a chance.
All the others are all reds. We have the Cabernet, Merlot, Muscat.
Neil Newsom had no idea he would one day know so much about growing grapes.
You know, I thought I was going to be an electrical engineer. That's what I wanted to do. And then one day I realized that's an office job and I could be here.
His family has farmed cotton on the South Plains for 100 years, but he wanted to branch out.
The vines have just finished blooming.
And in college, he found just the way to do it.
And he talked about winemaking and wine growing, you know, way back then. Of course, I wasn't interested in agriculture then, you know, small town boy going to town.
He and his wife, Janice, came back to the plains he grew up in. They chose the rockiest land they had and planted 3 acres in 1986.
He came home one day and he said, I think we're going to grow wine grapes. And I said, well, I guess we better learn how to drink wine.
Sangiovese, Tempranillo, Malbec, which we're in now.
Grapes may not be what comes to mind when you think of West Texas farming.
You mean Texas has wine? We hear that a lot.
But the shallow soil and semi-arid climate made Plains the perfect place for Newsom Vineyards to grow.
And we have 140 acres, so something around 140,000 vines.
On these vines are 16 different varieties.
Syrah and Petite Syrah and several others.
That go to 16 different vineyards across Texas. And just across the highway, something else is growing.
Everybody gets their own keypad entry, so.
In 2006, his family purchased the farmhouse of a historic ranch north of town.
That was the cowboy room we were just in. This is the Indian room.
And turned it into the Rockin' Inn bed and breakfast.
Well, anyway, when it's time for breakfast, they showed up and said nobody could sleep through those cinnamon rolls cooking.
With vineyard tours and hosts like the Newsoms, guests are getting more than a place to rest.
And then somehow we usually find a bottle of wine while they're here, and you know, it's just part of the experience. This is our son's private label here.
A generational business that's now spread to another vacation rental and tasting room in Comfort, Texas.
That's great bragging rights, you know, to have the family interested in something you started also.
And not only are the Newsoms leaving a legacy through their family, but also through other producers across the state. Every spring they host the Newsom Grape Day, where all of those folks come out to connect and learn more about growing grapes.
This was